but they are accompanied by something worse. Because at the back of the troop, there is something much, much bigger. A huge, mechanical, black-armored centaur wielding an enormous lawn dart-like lance. So, yeah, you're up against 4 black pawn chessmon and 1 black knight chessmon. Everybody roll for initiative.
Was that
Is it combined
Digimon
speed or?
speed?
Yes, for Chosen and Digimon pairs, you roll them both and combine them, and
So it's
then
speed
then you divide it in half.
So it's speed and agility.
Yeah, agility for humans, speed for Digimon, combine then have them. The knight is probably going to get the highest roll here, because they're rolling 6d8.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
that's
Yeah, but they're a
My
centaur.
horse is fast. My dude is like
Scary.
80% leg.
Yeah.
Leggies.
Does he move in an L shape?
In the sense that he'll make us take an L, yes.
Alright then. Well, the first in initiative is the knight. They are going to be headed straight through the middle and up to you guys.
Damn.
Damn, that's actually chess strategy. Fuck.
Moving the knight first?
Yes, that way you have the pawns backing it up. The entire point of the knight is to always put it in positions where if someone dares take it, a lesser unit will take whatever takes it.
Retaliation.
Yeah, pretty much. Then, it's immediately going to throw its black dart.
It's timing a dodge dart.
It's going to immediately throw at Wahoo, being the closest of them.
No, the
Pretty sure
baby.
Roll speed.
God damn.
Mhm.
Alright, that gives you a surprising chance.
Just imagine Wahoo doing the slight head tilt dodge that Goku did against Frieza.
But no dice. 31
Oh, no.
to 20. So, now roll defense for how much of this you managed to tank.
Wahoo's gonna get hit, and his first word's gonna be "fuck."
30 damage on that throw.
Jesus.
12 of it is blocked.
so
So,
18 total.
Wahoo's taken 18 to the face on round 1.
Oof.
I am suddenly extremely concerned.
Why was it 7 HP?
Definitely in danger, but, upside. You don't have to worry too much about the pawns immediately. And, now it's Sora's turn.
No fucking pressure, right? Jeez. Alright, I'm trying to look at encouragement to remind myself specifically what it does. Excellent encouraging and motivating people. Spring allies to action and enemies to turn. So it's the
Yeah, it's a more conversational ability than combat.
yeah, and considering that we just got here and those dudes are kind of no, military trained, I don't think that I'm gonna have a whole lot of luck at swaying them to fight their commander.
No, you are not.
So I'm gonna bail on encouragement. I'm only gonna move 3 over here to the towards the edge to leave 1 speed in reserve, and Art is going to not be too terribly far behind. She's gonna keep one cell distance, but move 2 up as well.
Okay, good move. And I know you don't have the attack range to fit any moves in here.
Not at all. And I don't want to get too much closer to that fucking railgun
Yeah.
of a shot.
Well, now it is KQ's turn.
I'm gonna keep that spot dodge in my back pocket for like the entire fight.
I am going to just casually remind everyone to check their alignment charts. Not alignment charts, attribute charts in the document. These guys are probably metal elemental because they're in the metal army.
Yep. So if
they're
you have a
lightning and
weakness,
water.
well, I mean, they don't have a guaranteed lightning and water weakness because there is no chart. It's you pick them. I mean, remember, there's a lot of Digimon that have like strange, awkward weaknesses and strengths, which is why I made the system that flexible.
I believe I'm going to do this right. I'm going to look at my rather injured fish and do my best to heal him, which I believe is a kindness roll, correct?
Yes.
So, Hailey has a 2 in kindness. That would be a 2d4.
Yep, and you would have to spend a will slot to heal him.
Yep.
But if you
I
spend
have
extra
3
will
wills.
slots, then you can do bonus rolls.
I'm going to spend 2 immediately just to make sure.
Alright, in that
Is it
case, you get
doc?
44.
Yep. 12.
You got a pretty high roll there. Alright, 12 health back.
Yeah.
So you're up to 19. Got most of it back.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Alright, and then what's Wahoo gonna do?
But Wahoo does best. 1, 2, 3, 4, and double bite.
Alright, since he already used his full movement this round, his only option is to block. And he rolled a 25 on the block.
What does his second roll get?
37.
Worth. Okay. Wahoo's
But having
doing
blocked
much again.
having blocked 2 attacks this round now, he's going to get diminishing returns on blocks from here on.
Oh, okay. Is that +6 in the end?
No, that's because once you get to adult level evolutions, you get to choose 3 stats to put +1 bonuses onto. So you basically just
Okay.
add your base stat to the roll every time.
Okay.
But now he's going to be getting diminishing returns on blocks.
Well,
It's in the combat spread. Like the more that they successfully dodge or block, the lower their overall rolls will be, because
Okay.
otherwise they're just invincible.
Okay.
So, because of that, from here on, he's going to be rolling defensively at disadvantage and cannot roll 6s or 7s.
Okay.
Or sorry, not 6s or 7s, 8s or 7s.
7 and 8.
So 6 is now the highest he can get.
Okay. I'll take it. I helped. Wahoo vibrating angrily.
So now it's Cap's turn.
She doesn't want to get in close, but she wants to be close enough to actually be able to do something if he throws some shit again.
Melia did put more points into her speed, and she's got a pretty decent attack range.
She aims both guns akimbo. You know how that goes. Click, click, boom.
All right, he's
Long
gonna.
shot 3.
Yep, which does give you 4 spaces of range, and let me do the measurement on that real quick. Long shot level 3 would actually give you 5 spaces of range, which gives you just barely enough. 4, 5, 10, 15, 19 total, which means he does fully tank that, but it's a full tie. That's not bad.
Does that mean he like gets a stun? Like I broke his shield in Dark Souls and now he's like, oh!
Actually, because he met it perfectly, you managed to do, like... Yeah, because his block was only, like, just enough, it normally takes 2 attacks to reduce the efficacy of blocks, but now it only took 1 to bring him down by another 2, so now he can only roll up to 4.
Oh.
But that's only for this round.
Okay.
So, next up is Lucy.
It's me. Can I pick up Rune so she doesn't have to move and I get the benefits of Sniper?
You know, you can actually do that, and you did purchase Sniper, right?
Yes.
You brace her on your shoulder and you put a scope on her head.
All right,
Yeah,
then
I'm
you're
holding her
perfectly
like a
fine
gun.
doing that.
Okay, so
So move Lucy
my
up,
second move.
carrying Rune.
There we go. So
Then
I
what's
have
your long shot
and
range?
Sniper.
What's your base long shot range?
How do I see that?
Well, how many levels did you put into it?
1.
You only purchased long shot 1?
I think so.
That would give you a range of 3, and to reach him, you would need a range of 7. And Sniper only doubles it, so you're 1 short. Unless you can move Lucy a little closer, you won't be able to hit, even with Sniper.
I can't.
Can Lucy make a strength check to toss her
Yeah,
forward in space?
Lucy's agility is only 2.
It's 3, but I moved 1 to pick her up.
Ah, yeah. Okay, yeah. Sadly, you won't be able to do anything attack-wise this round, then.
But couldn't they throw them forward 1?
I don't want to throw her. She's
Place her down
squishy.
place her down and have her wander 5 feet.
Fine, I placed her down.
You hit
Now,
that pose to
that
encourage
would
her to-
disable Sniper, though, so in order for her to attack, she would have to move closer herself.
Oh, okay.
Alright, then I
So
will not drop her.
what's Rune's movement range? What's her speed?
She is 3. I don't want her to go, though.
Okay, yeah. Even if she did move, she wouldn't be able to get close enough to attack. So, alright. That's the end of your first round, then. Then it's pawn 3, and they're just moving up, because the pawns do not have any ranged attacks. Then
I like how
pawn 1,
they're
and pawn 2.
basically, like, synchronized.
Oh, wait,
marching sound effects.
wait, I had some of these guys poorly organized. There we go. Now they're all moved up properly. And that brings things back around to the knight. The knight is staring down Wahoo, and it's kind of pissed that it survived its first attack.
Hey, Tin Face. You said encouragement is a vocal skill that can turn enemies. I don't want to turn him to my side. I just want to turn his attention to me.
If you'd chosen to do that on your round, I would have allowed it.
Diddly squat.
Good point.
Rage bait.
Yeah, it's not a reaction.
Yeah. Choose to do that on your own round later, and I will allow it.
I just realized as the turn was turning, I realized as like just after the turn went over, I didn't have Jason do a damn thing. I was like, "Fuck."
Well, yeah, he's
Wasted him.
pissed at Wahoo, and he's gonna swing. So you're gonna try to dodge. Yeah, they managed to outspeed, and they're going to hit.
Okay. Well, what did they roll? What's their attack roll?
The exact same as their speed roll. 30.
12. Oof.
30.
I think I just barely survived that though.
Yeah, that's 18 damage.
So I have 1 HP left.
Now,
Oh,
you
no.
did attempt to dodge and got very close. I'll allow you to move a space away so you can get a little further from danger.
He whipped you out. Just
Still, I might have actually
launch him
made this
back
guy.
at a-
I might have actually made this guy a little too strong in this encounter. Again, this is a beta system, so balancing is still being figured out. Enemies are completely custom. I'll let you restore up to 8 HP.
So that would be
and then I'll be
9.
reducing 1 from this guy's attack rolls
Okay.
because I made him a little overpowered.
Yeah, because I think I have one of the best
It's hard
defenses.
getting the difficulty rating is kind of hard to dial in.
Yeah, I mean
and
it's a
quick
beta
question,
system. We're still working on it. Hey, if you're this far in the video, maybe consider leaving a like, a comment, and subscribing to the channel. And if you really want to help me out, consider following the link below to check out my book. I also do commissions, so feel free to contact me for that over any of my socials. Now, I'll let you get back to the video.
So I forgot about how spot dodge works in that
You don't
my
need to
dodges
reserve
do
speed
not
for it.
require me to. Yeah, I don't have to reserve squat, so I can actually kind of ball out.
Yep.
So I am gonna Scratch is gonna gap close and get nice up close and personal. Which tile is the main knight on? Is he like right in between?
Yeah, he's on the vertice between those three.
Okay. Okay, that actually.
And he
that
technically
works
occupies
out
all three.
a bit. Scratch, after watching Wahoo taking an absolute pummeling, decides to gap close, and Art not being one to not be at least nearby to help in some kind of capacity, also scoots a little bit closer. But Scratch, now in a little bit of a closer proximity, does fire off with Diamond Storm.
Okay, so it'll hit the
Really
knight and the
tricky
pawn directly
to
south
figure
of
this
them.
one. I don't know. Not
The
a great
knight
one.
manages to get 24 and does dodge out of the way.
But he uses a dodge, right?
He does not have spot dodge, so he manages to do it only using some of his speed. The pawn, on the other hand, does not dodge.
Ooh.
Gets thwacked. And that's now I rolled the damage, right?
Yep. In this case, using your power stat.
Okay.
And the pawn manages to block fully.
Damn, how chunky is this pawn?
I mean, it's fully armored
Well,
and has
and
a shield.
also like my rolls for that one weren't stellar.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Okay, you sounded like a Dalek on my end for that. What the shit?
No, I heard it too.
I was like, is there a button that'll sound like this pawn? Exterminate!
You know what? They officially sound like that.
God.
Now,
Yep.
it is now KQ's turn.
So if I use my bad cheese bomb on it, that would mean I can hit this guy. Would that affect the? Would that also hit the big network?
Yes, you could
The knight.
hit the knight and one of the pawns at the same time with this. So they definitely avoided it, but they have now used all of their movement for the round and cannot dodge again.
And no more dodging.
Yep.
Whoa.
Cool. What about
Meanwhile,
this guy?
Let's go
the
see.
pawn,
He was at the epicenter.
the pawn is going to attempt to dodge. Only gets a 5. They are getting it smacked to the face, so roll power.
Okay, power 6, 4, 15.
Oh, dear.
And they block, but although they don't take damage, roll firewall.
20.
12.
Oh, my armor is stinking.
So, they do indeed get poisoned.
Can we strip their shields? Like
Ah,
every
now
time
now
they
that-
get hit, they lose one die.
Well, yeah, each time they successfully block, they
Ah.
lose a bit of defense, but defense potential on their next block. Well, after every 2 blocks. But, mentioning stripping them of their shields, that's a good strategic option. You have somebody with high enough strength to overcome theirs. They are equipment, not built into their bodies.
Yeah. Wahoo might be able to get it. Would that be if I do enough damage, or what would the actual...
If you were
Sure, but
targeting an
just-
attack at their shield or their lance, or their spear. So you wouldn't really be able to do damage with the
Okay.
attack, but if you did overcome their strength, then you would be able to disarm them. So now it's Pawn 2's turn. And they are going to walk up and take a swing at the fish. Rolling speed to
Another
hit.
bad... Hitting ones. 12 for speed.
Yeah, well, they
Oh,
only rolled a
God.
4, because
Wait,
their speed
wait.
stat is only
That
2.
might- I know. No, I know. Parry. I
Uh,
have parry.
Oh, you're blocking instead of dodging?
No, I have parry. Parry is Oh, is that oh, it's only against deflect. Okay.
Yeah, it's only when defending,
Never mind.
not
Okay.
dodging.
I'll just dodge. I'll take the dodge.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Yep.
you dodge
Yeah, I'll just
successfully, choose a
But they're not
nearby
gonna
space
get
to move to.
space. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to attack them directly and see if I can actually do damage. Period. 18 and 13 for my 2 attacks. What are their dodges?
Okay, since that one already dodged once and failed when getting poisoned, and they already used all their movement, they can't actually dodge, they can only block. And also, I just remember, since this is the one that's poisoned, what's Cheese's power stat again?
It's a 4.
Okay. So then this thing's already got its health reduced because of poison, and he then needs to try and block against that attack because he has no dodge. Oh, they block the first one and the second one, but now they're wide
Have a
open.
lot of.
But now they're wide open to damage. Yeah, they rolled 3 6s. Goddamn, like they got phenomenal rolls, and
Yeah.
yours was kind of
Yeah.
mid.
Yeah, I had 3 1s. They had 3 6s. Not much I can do about that.
Then, upside, that leaves them much more open to be hit if anybody else attacks them, because their defense is going to roll lower.
Cap is kind of sick of watching the fish get beat up on.
Thank you.
She walks up point blank and unloads both guns into it.
Okay, roll power.
Just fanning the.
And actually, didn't you brought her speed up to 5, right? She gets 2 attacks now.
I sure did.
Not bad. And this guy's gonna do another defense roll, but any 6s will be removed. 18, they managed to defend against the first one. So the second one manages to hit, but it only does 2 damage. Nope, you've got a movement range of 3. You can get close enough to hit basically any of them if you carry her and allow the use of sniper.
Well, I would just use tear shot on this guy over here.
Okay, good target. Roll power. And I'll roll his defense.
66.
Ooh, that's a
Let's
solid
go.
blow. Okay, so you blast
Oh my God,
the
I'm carrying a
shit
little
out of
nuke
this guy.
on my hands.
And actually, it's even worse than that, because the 5 on that roll should also be removed. So, yeah, you did some serious damage there. And he's hurting. This one is like down on one knee and fighting to get back up. And next up, it is Pawn 3's turn, and they are going to come up here and try to attack Sora. So are you going
fucking do it.
to attempt a spot dodge then?
Yeah, it's gonna be a spot dodge.
All right, they roll speed, and they got a high roll of 11.
So that's another 46. Bam.
Okay, you dodge no problem, and since it's a physical attack and not an AoE, you don't have to use any movement. Spot dodge works fine. This one moves up 2 spaces to try and go after Cap.
Well, at least these guys are easy to dodge.
Okay, choose a space to move to. You dodged it completely. And Pawn 2 is just going to try and attack the fish again. And they got
pretty
an
sure I
8.
dodged that.
Oh, yeah, you're almost guaranteed to dodge them every time. Okay, yeah.
I dodged it by face.
Yep, well, just choose another space to move to. Now it's the Knight's turn, and they saw all the damage that Rune did. And they're pissed. So, this is where the fault in you carrying her is going to become clear.
Oh no.
Oh no. No, Rune. Yeah, she will try to defend.
Alright. Roll your defense. Upside,
No.
they just got 2 1s on their attack
4.
roll.
No!
Holy shit.
That is
Rune, no!
Okay, so Rune
I
tanks the hit
am
for you and
impressed.
takes 10 damage. Upside, you are the cleric. You have a lot of
Does
HP.
Rune have? How much HP does Rune have?
Well, she has 3 base HP. How do I calculate it?
You have only 15 HP total? I thought you had more than that. Okay, yeah, you're down to 5. It's now Sora's turn.
I'm gonna get. Oh, that's an attack, not a move. Artie's gonna move a little bit up, not by a whole lot, and Scratch is just gonna straight up fling another Diamond Storm right at these two, like right in front of her,
Alright,
Point
good move.
blank, yeah.
just right in their face. Just flick the wrist, fire it right into their faces.
Actually, I'm going to have the pawn attempt to block. So 66, 18, they fully block.
After the fire off, Scratch also moves back 1 space to get into a bit more of a preferable position between big, dangerous thing and, you know, the squishy humans behind them.
Fair.
Would that also hit the Nightmon because he occupies this circle?
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna move. Digimon here. Oh god, this is a terrible idea. I'm gonna use the stinky cheese.
Okay, so you're going to go for a
And-
stun. So you're aiming for 2 of the
Yep,
pawns
right.
and the knight all at once.
Yep.
Alright.
Ooh la la.
The speed was 16.
Okay, and the 2 pawns are going to attempt to roll speed, but you guys know how shit that is. 6, 9,
Okay. Yeah.
nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Nice.
And then the knight. They are going
This
to
is the part
attempt.
that's actually
They are going to
scaring me.
attempt to block. 28. Let's. Then again, they have already blocked 2 hits this round, so I need to remove the 8 from that. Okay, so his total is 25. Let's see if the power on your attack exceeds that.
Son of a gun!
I will
You'd
give
have had
you.
to roll
I
the
will
dice
give you
on
an
all 4.
opportunity to adjust that.
How so?
None of you have been using your will slots for crest stat bonuses.
Oh, I completely
I
forgot
needed to
about
heal.
True, you did
I
to
was going to
heal.
do that.
Well, you
on my
gotta
next turn,
unlock
I
it.
just-
Well,
You
you've been
gotta
told.
unlock it with
You've
the
been.
power of friendship and...
Well, you've been told how it works.
Completely forgot about. Yeah, but I completely forgot about it. So I
Okay.
just need a quick reminder. What can I do with the will slot again?
You spend a slot, and you can choose a crest to use to buff the associated stat. So you need to buff power here. You would be using your love crest. So you would roll as many die
Okay,
as
my love-
your. So you would be rolling as many die as that stat.
For a 9.
Okay, so
That is
so you're adding 9 to your attack,
that's too low.
bringing
That's-
it up to 25. Which means you meet.
It's a 23.
Yeah, it is a 23. So you.
No, 23.
Yeah, so. Yeah, you got a 23, so you still don't quite get past their defenses. But,
Oh, I don't get past the Nightmon's defenses.
yeah,
On
but.
Chessmon, however.
Yeah, the 2 Chessmon are, well, let's see what their defense rolls are. An 18 and a 21. So one of them takes 5 and another one
Oh,
takes 2.
so I actually didn't need that.
One of them is now...
You gotta say something inspiring.
The one you poisoned is now dead. They burst into pixels and scatter to the winds. And the other one took a pretty hefty blow, but now, here's the extra kicker. Might not have done damage, but even the knight still stayed within the stink cloud of that attack. So, roll Firewall. Okay.
Hey!
So they won't be able to do anything on their next round. And
Ooh.
the knights, they pass it. So far, none of you guys have done anything to the knight. I'm starting to think I have...
Okay, that'll probably change when we're done with all the pawns and we can focus on this. May have overpowered him.
Yeah, I may have overpowered him a little bit, so I'm actually going to...
I think it's more that we haven't really
Actually
had a
gonna
chance to
reduce his roll
focus
a
him
bit,
down, 'cause, like,
and even then he still passed. Okay.
We
Well,
just gotta work
every single
together
time that we
as a team.
consecutively... Well, every time we consecutively attack him, his defensive rolls get lower and lower. We haven't been focusing on.
true. And now one pawn is gone, and that means it is Marcus's turn.
Would going at the back
It
do
is not.
anything differently? Would have any effect?
Actually, flanking...
I would say so.
Flanking would give you advantage on attacks. So, well, it would give you advantage to hit. So, basically, you would get to re-roll all ones.
So would I be able to get to here, and would that be considered flanking?
Yes, because
Or
cheese
would I
is
have
on
to
the
go
opposite
further?
side.
And I still have 1 dice for dodging. So I'm gonna do what Wahoo does best and attack twice.
All right.
And this is with advantage, correct?
Yep, so you re-roll all ones. Well, it looks like you didn't roll any
17.
ones. On the first one, anyway. Okay, you got a 1 on that second one, you got to re-roll.
And the second one is 22. So I have 17 and 22. So
He's blocked.
speed and
He's
my-
focused
the
on
same thing,
defense.
so
He's focused on defense because he's surrounded too much to avoid.
just blocking.
14, they take 6 damage.
First damage through the night. Let's go.
Yep, and it's a pretty decent hit.
Bitchy.
Having their defense reduced to half is as far as it'll go, so take advantage of that.
I'm going to tap into two of my will points,
To buff your power.
and I command. Yes, I'm going to shout to Caprice, "Hey, get on his back and just unload on him."
Of course you put it that way.
Cap,
So,
Thinking
so
that's a
question,
great
if
idea.
you're
flip
getting up on the
top of
knight's
them.
back,
yes, she does a flip while using leap.
just pure sky like
Oh yeah, you do have leaps, so you could actually get up on this guy's back. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna allow that.
And since I'm putting 2 will points into that, how does that affect my attack roll?
Well, you roll twice as many d4 as your love crest stat.
So we've got 35
Well,
and
well, no, you didn't need to roll the 64.
31.
You didn't need to roll the 64 2 times. You do it once, and then you add that flat to both of them. So your first one, the 16, is actually applied to both.
So we've got so 35 and 33.
Yeah.
His
Okay,
defense
so
must be
now we know.
shattered.
Will points buff the absolute hell
They
out
rolled
of that.
15 and 17. Against 35 and 43, you said?
Start playing the inspirational Digimon music. The little.
Okay.
Cap
just immediately- Cap... I mean, you remember what I said about my D&D campaign with Marcus. Ritza just... Cap just pulled a Ritza, leapt onto this motherfucker's back and started riding him like a rodeo clown, and then capped him in the back of the head. The knight is fucking dead.
Oh my god. You just Titanfall to him.
They don't call me a rough rider for nothing.
That was one hell of a move.
As he falls to the ground, she gets off the body, dusts herself off, and points at the nearest pawn and just goes, "You're next."
Yeah,
And
so
she falls
seeing the
over
knight
because
just
that's
get
all her
fucking capped terrifies the shit out of the remaining ones. The two that are here just turn to start booking it immediately. It's up to you guys if you want to let them run or try to finish them off.
Jason shouts, "Scratch! Get at least one of them. We need information."
There's one that's stunned right there next to Cheese. They can't run.
Time up.
Time up.
So I'm guessing you want to capture the stunned one and let the other two book it? Or are you going to try and finish them all?
Just imagine Jason walking up and just taking a spear because he's stunned. Like, give me that.
Well, Lucy's panicking because what happened to Rune, and Rune is just like, "Oh." So I don't think she will do much
Fair.
when it comes to this decision making.
Now what about Scratch? She's the Kunoichi here.
The other one's like looking like they're about to try to turn tail and run. She's looking at that one directly in front of her. She doesn't have a whole lot of information, and she's looking to get some information.
Well, there is the stunned one nearby that's
and-
already a guaranteed capture.
Oh, the one that's just poisoned and just flat on the ground.
He's poisoned and
Yes.
he's stunned and just laying there by Cheese, Jason, and Cap.
In that case, now we have a guaranteed source of information. These two other dudes are now a liability in her eyes.
So she's gonna try and finish them.
How much? Oh yeah. Let's see. That's technically a 3 range. They're like 1 off. I can't get both of them. I'm gonna get the one in the back. She is going to dash ahead over to here, and
Just sling her
Yeah,
Kusarigama at him.
how many? Yeah, I was actually gonna use a will point to make sure that I can like down him in one.
Yeah, go ahead, buff your strength. Use a will point and roll courage.
Artie's gonna yell after, just saying, "They're looking frazzled. Hit him hard." Do I have to do the speed first, to make sure it lands, or is it buffing only one, or is it buffing both?
If it's only buffing your attack, but don't worry about buffing speed because like these guys have shit speed. They are not going to outpace you,
Gotcha.
and they're focused on running at the moment. So I'm not even going to be using their shields, so their defense is going to be lower.
And she's gonna hit the guy that's like right here at the very back.
All right, and what was the bonus from courage?
The
Okay,
bonus
so you're
would
up to
be
27
6.
damage. No, you're up to 25 damage. So, and yeah, you hit this guy pretty fucking hard. He stumbles. He's still trying to run. And now it's Cheese's turn. Is he gonna try and help with capturing or killing the other two?
Do we have rope? Cheese have rope?
Assuming.
I mean, being a little thief, I'm sure you've got some in
I
your
mean-
bag.
Cool,
Got
then
a
I'm just
burglary
gonna. Then
kit.
Cheese is gonna tie up the. Yeah, Cheese is gonna tie up the.
He's already
Well, I mean, that stun's
He's
gonna
already
wear
tied
off
up?
already
eventually.
incapacitated.
The stun is gonna wear off eventually, and so is the poison.
Well, yeah, he's the stun will wear. Yeah, so I'm just gonna wrap the guy around. I'm just gonna wrap up the guy so he doesn't run away
Okay then.
and hold him because and have you guys deal with everyone else. Officially checking out of this fight. Bye.
Okay. Well, I'm guessing the fish is gonna go aggro then.
Very aggro.
Okay, which one you targeting?
Whom?
Okay, the far one that
The
already got
farthest
hit.
one. For the closest to me.
All right.
Yeah.
They're focused on running. They can't dodge. They can only block, and it's an ineffective block. Roll both your attacks. 13 and 17.
Oh,
Okay.
no, this food's getting away.
They block the first one. They take the second
One
one.
block, one not block.
And that one is dead. So, now it's back around to Cap.
My fish just looks back at me happy, mouth full of blood, just very happy to have gotten food and done its job,
Sounds about right.
as it were.
So, now it's Cap's turn
It's a
again.
feral fish. What do you want?
Cap walks into the same square as it.
What?
Like, literally steps into
Damn,
its
the
way,
body
lets
count
it
of
run into
Caprice.
her. Puts the revolvers up to, like, basically right in front of each of its eyes. It just says, drop your spear.
Oh, you're going for
Have
intimidation.
you
Don't
seen
make me
the
kill you.
Resident Evil 9?
You know what?
I have not. I won't-
You know what? Yeah, he's already terrified enough, and I don't have rules for intimidating built into this. Largely running off of rule of cool for that. And the way you describe that and how just absolutely chicken shit they already are from seeing their commanding officer gunned down like that. Yeah, they are terrified and they stop dead. You now have 2 living prisoners to interrogate.
Huzzah!
Works for me.
Well, thanks for watching, guys, and please do remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the Envoy of Kairos for many more videos, ranging from gameplay to speed paints, my original Pokemon region, game concepts, and much more. And do try to remember the words of Kairos. Embrace every opportunity to better yourself and the world. You never know when a leap of faith will change your life for the better. See you again soon.